Throughout my career as a tax professional, I've uncovered countless ways for business owners to reduce their tax burden. Today, I'm going to reveal 10 more tax write-offs that you likely have never heard of. These are strategies that could save your business thousands of dollars starting this fiscal year. These aren't your run-of-the-mill deductions. We're going to go beyond the basics to explore hidden opportunities within the tax code that most business owners and even many tax preparers overlook. And the best part, you don't need to be a tax expert to take advantage of these write-offs. As a certified public accountant with years of experience in tax optimization, I've seen firsthand how these lesser-known deductions can dramatically impact a company's bottom line. These aren't theoretical concepts. They are battle-tested strategies that have saved my clients millions in taxes over the years. Today, I'm going to break them down for you in clear, actionable terms. Whether you're a seasoned entrepreneur or just starting out, these 10 tax write-offs have the potential to transform your business's financial health. By the end of this video, you'll have the knowledge to implement these strategies confidently without the stress of making costly mistakes or the fear of missing out on substantial savings. I'm Mike Jesowshek, and I'm a registered CPA, and for years, my firm and I have helped people just like you optimize their tax strategy so that they can save more of their hard-earned money. The 10 write-offs I'm about to share with you today aren't just theoretical. They are proven strategies that have yielded impressive results for our clients. For instance, we use these exact strategies to help Jack save over $82,500 over 5 years. And by implementing just 4 of these write-offs, we were able to save Nicole over $225,000. We even applied these strategies to help Alex save over $75,000 over 5 years. My promise to you today is this. If you watch this video in full, you'll gain a comprehensive understanding of 10 powerful yet often overlooked tax write-offs. This knowledge will empower you to significantly reduce your tax burden, boost your profits, and run your business with greater financial confidence. I'm going to deliver all of this valuable information to you in the next 20 minutes. So if you can't spare 20 minutes to learn how to potentially save thousands on your taxes, then I guess maximizing your business's profitability isn't a top priority for you right now. Now, before we dive into these 10 lesser-known tax write-offs, let me explain the 3 main reasons why business owners typically struggle to maximize their deductions effectively. Understanding these will give you context to why these write-offs are so valuable. Reason number 1, many business owners are unaware of the full range of deductions that are available to them. The tax code is complex, and it's constantly evolving, making it challenging to stay informed about every single potential write-off. Reason number 2, business owners are often overwhelmed by the intricacies of tax planning. They grapple with questions like, which expenses qualify for these lesser-known deductions? Or how can I claim these write-offs without raising red flags with the IRS? Or are these deductions applicable to my specific business structure and industry? Or maybe how do I properly document and report these write-offs? And finally, reason number 3, many business owners rely solely on basic tax software or generalist accountants who may not be aware of these more advanced strategies. And as a result, they miss out on significant savings that could potentially impact their business's bottom line. I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that you, like many other business owners, are watching this video because you relate to one or more of the following concerns. 1, you have a nagging feeling that you're leaving money on the table by not claiming all the deductions that you're entitled to. Or maybe 2, you're worried about the complexity of these advanced write-offs and fear that making mistakes could trigger an audit. Or maybe 3, you're frustrated with the amount of taxes you're paying and you're eager to find legitimate ways to reduce your tax burden. Or maybe even number 4, you're concerned that your current tax strategy isn't keeping pace with your growing business needs in the changing tax landscape. If any of these resonate with you, you're in the right place. The 10 write-offs I'm about to share will directly address these pain points, giving you the knowledge and confidence to maximize your tax savings like never before. And look, I get it. At my firm Tax Helm, we see people every single day not knowing how to properly write these things off. These advanced strategies might seem complex, but that's because they're powerful tools that go beyond basic deductions. If you are ready to hear about these, you are in the right place. By the end of this guide, you're going to understand 10 advanced tax write-offs, including the little-known way to utilize tax code to eliminate the gain on the sale of a business or other highly appreciated assets, or how to leverage your home office for maximum tax benefits beyond just the standard deduction, or maybe the secret to turn rewards into tax-free benefits, legally and ethically, or how to use 179 to accelerate depreciation and save thousands in taxes, or maybe even the overlooked strategy for deducting your vehicle expenses even if you don't use it exclusively for business. Now, what we're covering isn't basic write-offs that any tax software can handle, or simple entity formation advice, or not even generic tips about keeping good records. Those basics are important, but they're just scratching the surface. We're here to dive into strategies that can potentially save you tens of thousands in taxes that are easy to follow and understand no matter your level of tax knowledge. So let's dive into these strategies. Strategy number 1 is the home office. And this is a deduction that we see every business owner should be taken advantage of in some sort of way. And when we look at the home office, there's kind of 2 methods to do it. There's a simplified method where you just take X amount of dollars per square foot of your home office. Or there's the actual method where we take all these costs in your home, your rent, your mortgage interest, depreciation, lawn care, utilities, everything that goes into maintaining your home and having your home, and then you take the business use percentage of that. How much of that is business related? You know, if you have a 1,000 square foot house and 100 square feet is your home office, well, that means that 10% of every cost related to that home can be a deductible business expense. And now accountants like to scare people into thinking that an IRS audit could come up from taking the home office deduction. And we see so many people missing on this advantage just because they've heard down the rumor mill that there's an higher audit risk using home office. That's simply not true. Or even Alex, who was one of our case study clients, thought that it was too much work for just a very little benefit. But after talking with us, after working within TaxHelm, we combined not only home office deduction with an automobile strategy, and he saved over $7,000 in taxes. Now, how do we do it? There's different ways based on how your business is set up, whether you're a sole proprietorship or a single member LC or an S corporation. There's different ways on how we take this deduction, how we do it. So if we're set up as a sole proprietorship or single member LC, we take it directly on our Schedule C. If we're organized as an S corporation, we need to utilize an accountable plan to reimburse ourselves personally for the business use of that home office. Now, what does TaxHelm provide in all this? We help you along this process. Not only understand the strategy, but we have different calculations. We have a simplified versus actual calculation sheet that you can fill out, and it'll tell you utilize the simplified method or utilize the actual method. We have a sheet that you can use to track the necessary expenses, what's going into the cost of this home office. We have a whole section on the accountable plan and a sample document for that and different templates to use to properly reimburse yourself. But regardless of all that, just know that the home office deduction is a deduction that we see nearly every business owner should be able to qualify in some sort of way. Now let's go to strategy 2, automobiles. Now, a lot of people think that in order to take an automobile deduction, you need to use that automobile 100% for business. So they're thinking electricians or plumbers that have these trucks that all they use is it for business. That's simply not the case. With an automobile, whether you're using any vehicle for business and any percentage, you're able to get a deduction for that. And there's 2 methods for the automobile deduction. There's the mileage method where you just get X amount of dollars per business mile that you took that vehicle. Or there's the actual method where we add up all these costs, your gas, your depreciation, your repairs, your maintenance, your car washes. You add up all these costs, and then whatever the business use percentage, so business miles divided by total miles is, you get that portion of the actual expense method. And if you're only using a vehicle very seldomly for business, you're likely just going to always go down the mileage route. But if this vehicle is 50, 60, 70, 80, 100% used for business, that's when we're going to start to dive into the actual method. You know, one of our clients, Jack, he didn't know he could take an automobile deduction since it was in his personal name. So he just thought that everything was a commuting expense, not deductible, and he was not taking any automobile deduction. But after talking to him and going through his situation, we said, even if it isn't in your personal name, you can still get a deduction for it. You just need to make sure you're doing it correctly. So if you're a sole proprietorship or Schedule C filer, there's a section right on your Schedule C where you enter that automobile information. If you're an S corporation, you need to do a couple steps. You need to use an accountable plan to reimburse yourself for that item, but there's still a lot of opportunity in the automobile while also combining it with this idea of the home office. So what do we provide in TaxHelm? We have a simplified versus an actual calculation sheet. We have another sheet where you can track all the expenses associated with that automobile, and we talk about accountable plans and how to properly reimburse yourself for the automobile deduction if you're organized as an S corporation. Regardless to say, if you have an automobile that you use any bit for business, there is at least a partial deduction for that automobile use. Strategy number 3 is retirement plans for businesses with employees. So this would be if you have employees outside of owners or family of owners. And there's a lot of different options when it comes to retirement plans if you have employees. And really we need to ask the question as a business owner, what is the reason for this retirement plan? They can be multiple reasons, but is this really for you as the owner? You want to be able to put as much weight towards retirement while also maybe taking care of your employees? Or is the main reason to take care of your employees? And it can be a combination of the two. But based on that answer, it's going to lean down to different retirement plans that are available to you. So you might look at a simple IRA. If you're just looking to kind of get your feet wet into the retirement space, you want to offer a benefit for your employees, you want to put some away for yourself, but you don't want to get into something that's a little bit more complex, a simple IRA might be a great option. Or you might be looking for a more advanced option where you're looking to put more away either personally or you want your employees to be able to put more away personally. You might look into a safe harbor 401k or some type of custom 401k. And at TaxOn, we have a strong partner. We have a relationship with the best company in the space when it comes to business retirement plans. And they even offer free consultation to our members to review their current setup and see if there's any changes necessary or not. And they'll come in and tell you, hey, everything you're doing is great. You don't need to do anything else. But they will also come and tell you that if there's room for improvements, or you're looking to take advantage of retirement plan in different ways, they'll come in and help customize that plan directly specific to your business. Because when it comes to retirement plans, everyone can be different for every single business, depending on what your goals and needs are. And that leads into strategy 4, which is retirement plans for businesses without employees. If you're the only employee as the owner of the business, or maybe you, your spouse, and maybe a child or something like that, these are the type of retirement plans that we look at for you. And again, the question when we look at this, it comes down to how much do you want to put away? How much are you looking to put away towards retirement? If you're just saying, hey, $5,000-$6,000 a year, that's enough. That's all I need to do right now to put away towards retirement. Great. We don't even need a business retirement account. We might just look at a traditional IRA or a Roth IRA that you're funding in that way. But if you then say, hey, I wouldn't want to do like $5,000, $10,000, $15,000 maybe, we might look at a SEP IRA as an option. Or if you came to me and said, Mike, I want to put as much away towards retirement as possible. Now we're going to look at a solo 401k and the different planning around that. So depending on how much you want to put away towards retirement, as just a solo business owner is going to determine what plan do we get you into? What plan is going to make the most sense for not only tax savings, but also going to be a vehicle that you can grow into and be able to utilize for wealth building as well. Again, within TaxOn, we have the best partner in the space when it comes to retirement plan offerings, and they will sit down with you, understand your needs, and get you in a plan that makes sense for you. Not a plan that makes the most money for everyone around you, a plan that makes sense for you, even if that involves self-funding that account, which means that self-directing that account, which means that you are deciding the investments. You're not investing in the stock market, although you can, but you're investing in things that maybe you know. Maybe you're investing in alternative assets. Maybe you're investing in real estate out of your solo 401k within your business. Our partner can help with those types of things as well. Strategy number 5 is credit card rewards. And did you know that frequent flyer miles, hotel points, and other credit card point rewards are not taxable? That is something that when I tell people that, they're like, how's that possible? Now, even cashback rewards are not taxable, but they do, if it's a cashback reward on a business expense, it does reduce that original business deduction. So if you buy something for $100, you get $4 in cashback rewards. Well, that $4 in cashback rewards isn't taxable per se, but your deduction, you're only getting $96. You're not getting the $100 deduction. It's kind of reducing that. But if it's in the form of flyer miles or hotel points, not taxable to you. And so how do we look at this from a business owner? We say, let's be smart about this. We know that if you spend cash on hotel or flight that's related to a business travel trip, that's fully deductible, no questions asked. But we also know that if you travel personally, you don't get a deduction for that. You don't get a tax deduction from the business for personal related travel. So what if we used our business card to pay for business trips, airline, hotels, but then when we went on those personal trips, we used the miles from that business card to pay for those personal trips. That hotel, that airline, we're using the mileage that we're doing to pay for that, and we do that tax-free. We're not paying taxes on this. So your business can account for any business-related items, and you continue to earn more miles, but then when you go on those personal trips, you're using miles from that business spending that you had to take a tax-free hotel stay, a tax-free airfare. This is mind-blowing when I talk to people about this and the different types of strategies and planning around this. Just know that there's a lot of opportunities around credit card rewards. Strategy number 6 is a cash balance plan. And this is designed for highly successful entrepreneurs who want or need to save a lot more than just some of the traditional 401k contribution amounts that are allowed. A cash balance plan allows you to contribute up to $300,000 or more in pre-tax dollars while saving you over 6 digits in taxes. Basically, you're layering a cash balance plan on top of an already maxed out 401k plan. So this is something obviously for those that want to put a ton of money away towards retirement. And most people that talk about this, they think, oh, that's just something for the billionaires. Just billionaires are doing that type of thing. But we were actually working with a client of ours called Rachel the other day, who makes a great living, but is nowhere near billionaire status. But she wanted to put a lot of money towards retirement because she hasn't done anything. She's been in business for a while, never thought about retirement, just wanted to have something in there. And this year gave her an opportunity to do that. When we say she saved over $100,000 in taxes by funding a cash balance plan. Again, a business owner doing well, but nowhere near that billionaire status or even a multi-millionaire status. So, a cash balance plan can be a great option if you're looking to put more away towards retirement. And again, within TaxHound, we have a referral partner that is the best in this space when it comes to business retirement options and plans around that. Strategy number 7 is charitable trust. And these charitable trusts can be set up and used to avoid capital gain tax on the sale of highly appreciated assets while also supporting the charity and doing that along the way. Now, there's many different types of charitable trusts. There's charitable remainder trust, a charitable lead trust, and then within a charitable remainder trust, there's different types of ways to do a charitable remainder trust. You can have CRUTs and CRATs and CLATs and all these different ways, different trusts that are involved. But setting up a charitable trust is, again, a way to not only help out a nonprofit, a charity, while also avoiding gain on the sale of a highly appreciated asset. And there's also components there where you can take care of your family as well on the back end. So it can be a powerful tool. We have a TaxHound member named Sammy who sold a business and was facing a capital gain of over $1.5 million. That's just the capital gain, the tax piece. But by utilizing a various different charitable trust structure, they were able to eliminate that gain through some of the unique planning that we did to them. Now, when we talk about charitable trust, there's a lot of factors that come into play. What are you using those funds for? What's your age? What's your type of inheritance are we leaving? There's a lot of different factors that come into play on which is the right vehicle, but there is vehicles out there that allow you to dump and get rid of highly appreciated assets, whether it's a vehicle, whether it's a business, whether it's crypto, whether it's stock. You can get rid of these items, avoiding capital gain tax, utilizing charitable trusts. Now, we have a partner within TaxHound that we send these to. And again, all of our partners, everything we do in TaxHound, we're going to get you in front of them to say, hey, what options are out there? We're not going to force you into anything. We're not going to say you got to do this, but we want to make sure that you know what options are available to you. Strategy number 8 is something I call a leveraged asset purchase. And this is an extremely powerful strategy that we use for higher income earners. And basically the concept is you utilize leverage and Section 179 expensing or bonus depreciation to get a large year 1 deduction without having to put a ton of cash out of pocket. And we see this with business owners doing it themselves, but we also see this as an opportunity of maybe you have a business or maybe you have W-2 income that doesn't make sense to do this within your business, but you still want to invest and take advantage of the tax code. And so I'll give you an example. We had a client last year that bought $1 million worth of equipment. And as part of that, they put $100,000 down and they used a loan for the remaining $900,000. So $1 million of equipment that they were going to rent out, $100,000 down, a $900,000 loan, and they were able to potentially depreciate the full $1 million in year 1 that provide them with tax savings of over $370,000. Now, they saved $370,000 in taxes and only paid out of pocket $100,000 based on utilizing leverage to get that deduction. Now, you need to look at the whole picture when it comes to these type of investment programs and different vehicles, because there's going to be repayment down the road of that loan, and that can lead to some taxable income. But this idea of a leveraged asset purchase is a great and powerful deferral strategy. It lets you put more money to work in your business while also potentially having an exit down the road. Now at TaxZone, we have multiple partners in various different industries and different types of programs and investment types that are a great fit for this, where we say, okay, where's your income at? What is making up your income? Let's find the right investment, the right opportunity that's going to lower that tax bill as low as possible to bring you the most in tax savings. Strategy number 9 is an opportunity zone. And opportunity zones are economically distressed communities where new investments may receive preferred tax treatment. Basically, investors can defer tax on eligible gains if they invested into a qualified opportunity fund within 180 days. And that deferral, where they're deferring the tax on that, would either be the sale of the investment or December 31st of 2026. Now, here's the powerful thing about investing in an opportunity zone. If the investment is held for at least 10 years, investors can potentially exclude any additional gains from that investment. So they could potentially have something that they put $100,000 into, it grew, it did all these different things over 10 years, and they could sell it after 10 years and potentially pay no gain on that simply by investing in a qualified opportunity zone. Now, this is a great strategy that can provide some excellent investment and tax minimization or even elimination techniques, but you also need to be careful. You need to ensure that you're working with a trusted provider, making sure that you're investing in putting your money into a fund, a zone, an opportunity that you truly believe in. And we can't just look at the tax piece of this. We have to look at the investment piece of this because that is a key aspect to this strategy. Finally, strategy number 10, a 1031 exchange. And Section 1031 is part of the IRS code that allows investors to reinvest the proceeds from the sale of an investment property, a real estate property, into a new property and defer all capital gain taxes. So many people wonder, how real estate can be so lucrative and tax advantage. And this is just one tool in that real estate belt that can give you the opportunity to sell a real estate holding that you have and avoid capital gain taxes on that sale. Now, tax sale, we often talk about the strategy of we sell, go into a 1031. We buy, sell, 1031. Buy, sell, 1031. And we keep doing this all the way until eventually you pass, and then you give this property, this portfolio that you've built to your heirs, and they inherit your properties. And if they liquidate them the day after death, they can pay no taxes on that liquidation. So imagine the power of this going on. Buy, sell, 1031. Buy, sell, 1031. All the way to death. This could go on for 10, 20, 30, 40 years. That's a lot of tax savings. Again, a 1031 exchange is the opportunity where you can roll over the proceeds from the sale of your real estate asset and potentially pay no gain on that. Now, there's many parts to the process of a 1031 exchange, and you need to involve a specialist who's going to be an intermediary and working with you on this. And at Tax Zone, we have multiple partners that kind of specialize in this area that can help you out. Now, so far, we've covered 10 advanced tax write-offs that will allow you to transform your home office into a powerful tax savings tool. It'll allow you to maximize your automobile-related deductions, putting more money in your pocket. Allow you to leverage retirement plans to reduce taxes, whether you have employees or no employees. We talked about how you turn your credit card rewards into tax-free income, or how to use a cash balance plan to supercharge your retirement savings and tax deductions. We talked about utilizing Charitable Trust to support causes you care about while reducing your tax burden. We even talked about implementing leveraged asset purchases to acquire assets more tax efficiently, or maybe even investing in opportunity zones for significant tax benefits and impacting a community that needs it. We talked about deferring capital gain taxes through 1031 exchanges, preserving your wealth in that vehicle. All of this together is going to allow you to run your business with confidence, knowing that you're keeping more of your hard-earned money right where it belongs, in your pocket. So now you have two choices. You can keep going down the path you are currently on, where you are losing sleep over the possibility of overpaying taxes and missing out on critical tax deductions, or watching your business's growth potentially shrink due to unnecessary tax burdens, or maybe living in constant fear of a potential audit or compliance issue popping up. Or maybe you're always feeling like you're always playing catch up with changing tax laws. So you can go down that road, or you can take action now to ensure that you are implementing these strategies correctly and efficiently, maximizing their impact on your business. But here's the truth, and I'm going to be completely honest with you. Tax planning for businesses isn't just about understanding these strategies, it's about applying them correctly, consistently, and tailoring each one to your unique situation. Even if we had 5 hours together, instead of the short time we've shared today, it would be challenging, almost impossible to teach and implement these strategies into your business in a way that's going to give you the full extent and benefit of all that they can offer you. No matter who you watch or for how many hours you watch, watching videos alone is not going to truly guarantee you the tax savings that you want and deserve. You need more than that. While what I've given you today is incredibly valuable, frankly, it's just the tip of the iceberg. And if you've loved what I've shared with you so far, you will love what I have to offer you next. It is with great pleasure to introduce you to the Tax Elm software, the secret to saving tens of thousands of dollars as a business owner. Tax Elm is a software specifically designed to take you step by step through the complexity of tax planning and allow you to implement strategies that are going to ensure that you pay the least amount of taxes every year while growing your business and wealth in a way that is easier, quicker, and more enjoyable than you thought possible. So if you have a few minutes, let's take a look at what is inside Tax Elm. We have our tax savings blueprint. This is your roadmap to hit the ground and start implementing tax strategies, knowing exactly what strategies are relevant to you and which ones you need to focus on first. We have our training library, which is designed to make tax planning accessible and actionable. Within each training module, we have written content in videos. So this is simplified explanations and engaging videos that help you understand each tax strategy. We have implementation guides, which are step-by-step guides and templates to help you implement these strategies immediately in your business. We also have downloads and templates, which are basic essential documents and templates that support your deductions and ensure that you successfully implement these strategies. As part of Tax Helm, you have unlimited access to tax experts. You have unlimited messaging access directly within the software to our team of tax experts. Now imagine having an accountant in your back pocket. With Tax Helm, you get clear, definitive answers to all of your tax and accounting questions without the hassle of hourly fees. No more worrying if you have the right information. Our experts are here to support you throughout your entrepreneurial journey. So say goodbye to paying for every email and every phone call and say hello to peace of mind. We also have an annual comprehensive consultation where you enjoy a one-on-one meeting with a seasoned tax expert on our team. This comprehensive consultation dives deep into your financials to uncover every possible tax saving strategy we can to ensure that you pay the least amount in taxes legally possible. Our dedicated professionals analyze your financials, identify potential deductions, and provide strategic advice to optimize your tax strategy and make sure that you are in full compliance with that tax planning strategy. We also have annual tax return reviews where you receive a detailed report tailored to your specific tax situation, where we outline areas for improvement and strategies to maximize your savings. We talk about implementing specific tax saving strategies based on our recommendations to help you reduce your tax liability and enhance your financial well-being. We also do monthly webinars and training. We're committed to keeping you informed and ahead of the curve with monthly webinars. Once a month, join us for a live virtual training session on a key tax topic. These sessions are designed to address the specific requests and needs that our members have, ensuring that the content is always relevant and valuable. You get to have live engagement with our experts and get your questions answered on that topic in real time. Don't worry if you can't make it to the live session. We have recordings of each webinar that are added to our tax library every month, which allows you to view them at your convenience. Finally, we have our partner directory and discounts. We understand the unique challenges small business owners face. That's why we've developed our partner directory. Basically, it's a list of trusted companies to support various aspects of your business operations. We have vetted each vendor to ensure that they meet our high standards of quality and reliability, and we have also negotiated exclusive pricing with many of them for Tax Helm members specifically, ensuring that you receive the best value while also the best price for the resources that your business needs to take it to the next level. Now, anytime there's a great opportunity to save taxes in your business, you know exactly what it is, how it works, and most importantly, you have a step-by-step guide on how to implement it with a team of experts guiding you every step of the way. You'll be able to leap into action with a newfound sense of confidence, knowing full well that you are adequately equipped to maximize your business's bottom line and reduce your tax bill. This is the exact software that Alex, a new business owner who earns just $100,000 a year, used to be able to gain the confidence to set up multiple write-offs in his business, leading him to saving over $10,000 in taxes in his first year. It was also used by Jack, a more established business owner making $180,000 a year. He was able to use the strategies and assistance provided to him within Tax Helm to save over $16,500 in tax every single year. As you can see, this software has saved entrepreneurs tens of thousands of dollars every single year. And any sane, rational business owner would easily put thousands of dollars down today if it meant saving tens of thousands of dollars or more in taxes in the near future. For many people, paying $5,000 for a software that could do this for them would be an easy decision. Even though $5,000 could be easily justified, we appreciate that for a lot of small businesses, putting that amount of money can be a bit daunting, even if you know it's worth it. So we wanted to make sure that it was priced at a level that means literally any business owner can try it, and to be honest, makes it kind of inexcusable not to consider all the benefits we have gone through today. So today, we are offering signups for Tax Helm starting at just $249 a month. Click the link below and go and sign up right now. So that is $240 a month to get access to the Tax Savings Blueprint, which we value at $3,500, our training modules, which we value at $1,200, the unlimited access to tax experts, which we value at $4,000, an annual comprehensive consultation valued at $500, an annual tax return review valued at $750, and our monthly group webinars, which we value at $300. All of this is just $240 a month once you click the link below and get signed up to Tax Helm today. And when you sign up, know this: if within 30 days from now, we are not already saving you more in taxes than you are paying us, we ain't happy. So for that reason, we offer a 100% money back guarantee, where if we have not provided you with tax strategies that have saved you more than your subscription, we will refund you in full. I only want to keep your money if I'm making you money. All you have to do is email us at support@taxhelm.com and inform us that you have not made your money back and you got it. You can only make such a guarantee when you're confident that what you have is the real deal. And I'm confident that when you sign up by clicking the link in the description below, you are getting exactly what you need to save as much in taxes as legally possible. So click the link below and get started now. See you on the inside.